Hey, Keith Stanball again, School of Woodlawn and Common Sense. I wasn't happy with the rabbit shooting on that last video. So though I can't edit, hopefully you'll hang with me. I put up a standard target. I've got a chair for a change instead of shooting offhand, and I've got my cross stick. So I'm doing all the proper ways of cheating that I can, except for walking right up and point blank. So we're going to try this again and see what kind of an actual group we can get with the Crosman Perahna. I like that word. It kind of fits the way these things look. So anyways, well, here, let me show you the, let's turn this around. Show you the target. It is down there, and it is, like I said, about 32 paces. There's the target. Okay, you can see it's clean. In case someone says, you pre-shot that. Well, no, I ain't that clever. If I was that clever, my ability to edit my videos would be a damn sight better than what I got going right now. Okay, so let's give this a shot and see what kind of a 5 group we can get. The old COPD is kicking in, so I gotta get my breathing down and be proper about all that and everything. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, now that hit about 8 o'clock in the outside ring. So right now, without adjusting my scope, it seems to be shooting low. The problem with the Crosman Premier hollow points is that they don't post on the tin how many grains it is. So, come on guys, you gotta put that information on there. It may be on the paper, but who the hell keeps the paper, right? We keep the tin. You seem to have it on the rest of your tins. All right, let's see what else we can do with this. Like I said, let's see what 5 shots will do. I'm aiming. I get my aim as dead on that 10 ring as red dot as possible. Help by pushing the darn safety. Okay, 6 o'clock, about the same elevation as the first round. So this stuff seems to shoot a little lower, which means it's probably a little heavier, which is good. The only problem I got with that is that well, the Premier hollow points are far more available as far as ammo. So to re-sight this in to the Perahna, well, let's see what kind of group it does, but I don't know if it'd be worth a while to do that or not. But we are talking 110 is 450 rounds, so I'm pretty sure that it's not like I'll be re-sighting the damn thing in the week after tomorrow or something. You know. That was about 6:30, about maybe half an inch higher. But what did I say it was? About 30, 32, 33 paces, steps. So about 30 some odd yards. I like better grouping than this, but I'm not used to the ammo, so. Seems to be shooting consistently at that elevation. So it's not really all over the place. We seem to have more of a side to side, and that could be my heartbeat very easily. One thing when you're shooting, especially I've learned with the air rifles, and the same with firearms, but especially with air rifles, it really seems to magnify your breath and your heart rate. You'll notice if your round's going up and down, that's your breath. If you notice when you're sitting there and you calm your breath down, in proper breathing techniques, you're not excited, you're not talking, no one's firing 300 Win Mag next to you or anything. You can sit there and calmly breathe. You'll notice when you're looking through the scope that it's going from side to side. And if you pay attention, that's your heartbeat. So you got to try and calm the heartbeat down too. I'm not doing that very well today. But hey, what the hell? Get the hay. Alright, this is the 5th shot. It's like I'm reading from right to left. So let's go and take a look. I might sight this scope in on these rounds to see what kind of damage it'll do on squirrel and rabbit. So, but let's go take a look, and I'll show you what this has done. So this is a bit fairer test than oh, that rabbit's just mocking me. It's right next to the damn target. So let's, that rabbit's mocking me. He's got a sore nose. Let's put him under. Oh, come on. Okay, I wouldn't, the first time I've ever done that, and I got it on film. Okay, let's load this. There we go. I will say these pellets do seem to go in a bit easier than the Crossmans. Just a slight thing, you know, so let's see here. Judging by the drop we got on that. Got the rabbit right next to the eyeball. So you can put one between the peepers. Oh, I parted his hair. One more. You know, if nothing else, if you're not able to go out and do some hunting, and you want to get an air rifle, you don't get a chance to hunt that often, but you do have time on the weekends or after work, sit off in the backyard or where have you, and just do some putzing around. Just target shooting, just plinking with these things is an absolute ball. I'll tell you what. I've owned firearms, and I've hunted with firearms, and I've shot firearms, everything from 1873 trapdoor Springfields in 45-70, K98 Mausers picked off the battlefield in Sicily, 03 A3 30-06s, Henry Martinis, you name it. I've fired all kinds of stuff. I've hunted with all kinds of stuff. 22s, 22 Magnums, 223s. You know, I had a little bit too much use in the 223s. You know what I mean? So, anyways, shotguns, 410s, my flintlocks, my black powder. I've fired for years. Love them. Well, I'll tell you what. These darn air rifles are just absolute ball. They're an absolute ball to hunt with. They're an absolute joy to plink with and just to screw around with. And they're a lot of fun. They are not toys. They are gorgeous weapons, but they are weapons. You could definitely you could harm or kill a human with these things. So you got to be careful with them. But they are just an absolute ball. And I've really enjoyed this past year and a half I've been doing these videos, shooting, especially once I got into the air rifles, which all became when a buddy of mine, Union brother and brother-in-law, came up, handed me $100, said, "Here, show me how you can feed a family for a year with $100." And I bought that first Crosman Vantage air rifle, and started making videos and got hooked on these certain things. But since then, I have looked and I've studied the PCPs, the Springers. For what I do the videos for, the Springers are without a doubt the best bet. Best bang for the buck. They're cheapest to shoot. You buy one of these things, you buy a ton of pellets, and you're good for 500 rounds, or how many rounds your 10 of pellets is. You'll want to sight it in. If your rifle comes with a scope combo, scope combos generally aren't very good. You want to upgrade your scope right off the bat if you can afford to do it. But you don't have to buy bottles. You don't have to have to worry about getting bottles filled and blah blah blah. You don't have to worry about going to your local Wally World or wherever you get your pellets at. And to like 22s, do you have 22 long rifle or not? No, you go grab a ton of 22 pellets. And they're cheaper than dirt to shoot. They're just all the way around. They're cool. And with the Springers, I mean, you can get the models like I got here, the Hatsan Model 95 in 22 or 177. They make them in 25 caliber for like $150. Or you can go up to like Air Arms, Pro Sport, and TX200s, which are underlevers and just some of the most beautiful Springer air rifles you ever see. Varach, HW97, HW77. These are legendary underlever air rifles. And hell, even the Gamos. The Gamos aren't built to last as long as these other weapons are, but they'll do good. BSA, Webley, British air rifles. The United States, most of our air rifles, especially our Springers, unfortunately are being farmed out at places like China. So that's why I quit doing Crosman's air rifle. But they're a ball. They're a ball. Even if you get one of the Crosmans or one of the other ones made in China, they're still a ball. And you can put meat on the table, you can feed your family, and get into a sport that I did not realize is as addictive as it is. Alright, I think I got one more round here. Let's put one between the eyes on that rabbit and go check our target, shall we? Well, I heard it hit. I'm not exactly sure where it hit. So let's go take a gander, shall we? Yep. I'm not turning the camera off and editing because I ain't got the way of editing at the moment. So, let's go take a walk. Okay, pardon for all the beating around, but that's me just folding up the tripod. Okay, this is what we did on the target. Okay, so you see the elevation's fine. That's probably heartbeat, a little bit of breathing. Alright, and what did we do here? That's where I parted his hair. That's one to the eyeball. I heard that other one hit. Oh, that it. Yeah, I'd say. Oh, let me back that up. Yeah, I'd say so. All right. So that's my review. Oh, wrong way. Let's do it this way. shoot. There we go. Okay. Trying to be all nifty with these things, I'm not. Anyways, that's my review for the Perahna. It seems like a good round. Matter of just getting it in your rifle and getting your rifle and you set up for it. Whenever you change ammo, you're not going to get the same consistency that you did with your previous ammo until you get your rifle sighted in for it, and you and the rifle are both familiar with that round. Keep in mind that air rifles do sometimes tend to be what they call pellet fussy or ammo fussy. So I think the hot son like me tends to prefer the Premier hollow points. Anyways, this is Keith Stanball, the School of Woodlore and Common Sense. Y'all be safe and enjoy. And this is me out from old Kentucky. Probably about the next couple months, I'll be back home in La Florida. Y'all take care. Blessed be. Bye-bye.